Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Sarah Klassen channel, and welcome to Green Bay. Today is the first day of qualifying at the PWBA Anniversary Open.
Take me to Candyland, ooh, take me to Candyland. Sweeter than sugar, you doing that dancey dance.
So if you missed this video here, this was the practice vlog, and here's the pattern. Wow, are they gonna be easy? I brought some ice down, and I'm gonna mix up my Gorilla Mind over ice in my preferred cup. How much more? Okay. Right to the top of the ice. Look at that. You are about to see the crispest Gorilla Mind. Okay, let me grab it. This is my go-to favorite flavor, white frost. It honestly, it tastes like a white freezy, and I think that's what they were going for. It's probably gonna explode because I just threw it around like a football. Nope. She's too reliable. Alright, and again, I use this cup without a lid. I don't know why. And I just have my crisp cup of ice ready. Just go into it. Get it? Bam. Gorilla Mind poured. We can officially start our day. But yeah, the practice session, they're so easy. Ooh, also. Okay, we'll get back to the practice session, but first, I've been having this weird cramping in my hand where like my hand just kind of locks up and you kind of hear it, like where it hurts, but it's like down by my thumb in here, and like it goes all the way down my arm and like into my bicep, and when my hand cramps up like that, it just hurts everywhere. But this is a little hand massage ball, and I think I need to use it more. It does really feel nice when I use it. Maybe if I use it more, it'll like work whatever's happening out. Back to the practice session. Super easy. Super easy. I got a delivery notice for some EFX jerseys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to show you guys those. I'm not gonna put in the preview yet, but comment your guess on what you think the designs are. They're for the Lucy, for Eric and I, which is in a couple weeks. Practice session. They were pretty easy. There's a super clear picture, you know, keep your ball between 10 and 15 somewhere. It seems super easy. Literally, it's funny because normally watching practice videos, you know, once all the girlies post their practice shots on Instagram, there's some versatility, some variety, but like every single one I saw was between 10 and 15. So there you have it. It's pretty straightforward, and the thing is, I think it's going to be staying in that area and just balling down. Like staying, balling down, throwing it harder, staying forward. That, if you watch the practice vlog, so I say I struck a lot. In the first like 10 minutes of practice, I was not. And one, I've been having a problem where I get too far left too quick. And two, I was trying to get around it, and the ball just loses energy, or it catches the friction too early and gives you that over-under. But when my hand stayed behind the ball and I was forward, so good. And again, between 10 and 15, not moving too far left too quick, manipulating your speed, throwing it firm, throwing it pretty forward, pretty straight. They hook. It's 42 feet, but they hook, so really no worries about missing right. Your worries should be about getting too far left too quick and missing left, because those misses left just sit in the oil and they're never gonna hook. I stayed in the same exact spot basically the whole practice session. Tried to move around a little bit, didn't work. So actually my moves ended up being right because I was too far left. So I think the progression of my arsenal today is going to be Anger Solid, Effector, and that's even debatable. Like, the Anger Solid looked good, but it's super sharp off the spot. Like, it's super flippy. So I think I'm actually gonna hit probably my Effector with 2000 to slow it down a little bit as an option on the fresh. But the Anger Solid, I'll probably just leave. I might hit it with 2000, but I don't want to get into the realm of having too many balls do the same thing. So there's those two, and then after the Effector, it was honestly into the Hazmat Pearl. And it's always a good day when I can throw the Hazmat Pearl. And after the Hazmat Pearl, I tried the Bubblegum Vibe. And oh my gosh, that ball, I was talking to Dasha about it too, and Eric and I have talked about this. Like, it's such a shock because I feel like when you see the Vibe Core and the Vibe balls, you expect them to be pretty low-end stuff, which they are, but for that spot, they hook a lot. Like, my Bubblegum Vibe's honestly pretty slow and big. So, I don't know. It's still awesome if you've seen, like, I was looking at my Instagram videos, and I think like 3 of the last 4 videos I've posted are with the Bubblegum Vibe, because I've been throwing that one a lot. So there's those 4. What else? I think that might be it. And I was saying to Eric, like, the hammer balls are just blowing me away right now, because that's like all I've been throwing. Like, again, Hammer Anger Solid, Hammer Effector, Hammer Hazmat Pearl, Hammer Bubblegum Vibe. What else did I try? I'm trying to think of what else I left in the building. Hater Pearl, Deviate Ball. I left that in the building because after the Bubblegum Vibe, if that were to be too big, then I would go down to the Hazmat Pearl. Or then I would go down to the Hater Pearl. And what else? I left the Stealth Mode in there just in case I needed something bigger than the Effector and the Anger Solid. I'm trying to think. How many balls does that give us? 6. There's 3 more I'm forgetting about. I don't even know what I left in there. I think I left the Ethos Solid. I'm trying to... Photographic memory. I don't even know. I guess we'll see if anything else becomes useful. But honestly, I think it would be a really good day if the 2 balls that I threw were the Effector and the Hazmat Pearl. The only thing that makes me nervous about the Bubblegum Vibe is that it means my line is really breaking down, and that's sometimes when it gets messy, because sometimes if I can't throw it hard enough, if I can't throw it forward enough, then I have to get left, and then it's like we're trying to do all these things and slow down and get around it and yada yada. But I hope we don't get there. One shot at a time today. We're gonna put the Anger Solid and the Effector on the rack once we get there. Oh my gosh, I've been talking for 10 minutes. Let's go bowling! Actually, okay, first I'm gonna go get breakfast. I went to this bagel shop yesterday. I also drove into a pole yesterday. I don't want to talk about it. Let's go get a bagel. Breakfast acquired. I got a jalapeno cheddar bagel, which I've garlic and onion cream cheese. We have made it to lunch. Alright, all done lunch. Olive Garden was fantastic as always. Got some leftover salad and breadsticks for my dinner. Now that I calmed down a bit, I think it's the perfect time to talk about how the first block went. Because, yeah, I was really fried out when I got done. And the last 3 games, I think it was the last 3 games, were all just so frustrating. Like, big strings of strikes. Well, no, the last 2 games were big strings of strikes, interrupted with, bone 9 and then flat 10. And 4th game, I'm pretty sure was like double 9, 3 in a row, 9, double 9. Like, I talked about this in my travel vlog. I just have this like mental block of stringing a bunch together. So, gonna get rid of that next block and gonna have a different plan for the fresh, because I started like 190-2-0 and I was 70 pins behind the pace. So we got to make up some pins, because I'm not trying to make the cut. I'm trying to win, So we gotta stay patient, trust the process, get into the hazmat pearl sooner. On the fresh, I'm going to try the outer limit solid, actually, which is weird because it's super big and slow. But that's what people were striking with. Like, there was a girl to the right of me throwing a shiny 3D offset assault. I saw some shiny big ASIMs that looked good. So I'm not necessarily going to shine my outer limit solid up, but I'm going to bring that in to see if that'll work for the fresh, because my games on the fresh, I like flat 10'd and then I bucketed with the 7 pin and like yada yada yada. Just not great. But my ball reaction the rest of the time, incredible. The hazmat pearl and the bubblegum vibe complemented each other so beautifully that it was just like, I 4-pinned a couple times with the hazmat pearl and then like flat 10'd. And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll try the bubblegum vibe. And it was just the perfect go-to from that. So I am becoming the biggest bubblegum vibe fan. That ball is so good. Oh, I broke my nail really badly. I don't think you can really see it. Sorry. Yeah, trigger warning. It is disgusting. I just need to take a pair of scissors and like cut that part of the nail off. But that hurts, and I'm having this pain down the back of my hand. My hand's kind of like locking up, and it's going like all the way down, up, and yada yada. I had this pain in my back this morning, which I've gotten quite a bit in the past, down like the left side of my back. I think it has something to do with like overcompensation, using unequal parts of your body. I don't know. But nevertheless, all I really need is a better look on the fresh, and we'll be right there. I think, yeah, I'm 12 pins in the cut. I'm currently in 30th place. I'm 58 pins behind the top 12, and I'm 80-ish behind the show, so the top 5. And again, we're not trying to make the cut. We're trying to win. So there's a lot of hope. I think. I have a lot of hope. But I'm going to try to not get caught up in any preconceived ideas on these things, because whenever that happens, it doesn't end up too well. So, going to go hang out at the Airbnb for a little bit, put this food in the fridge, and then get right back to it. Lock in. Lock in. And let's have a huge next block. We can do it. Crying on YouTube again. Crying on YouTube again. Crying on YouTube again. Ridiculous. I'm really just starting to see that I'm not good enough for tour yet. But somebody's gotta be at the bottom, right? So here I am. Oh my gosh, every week it's just something new. That is not good enough. But this week, the higher rev rate excelled. The people who like to throw it to the right excelled. The left-handers, yada yada. Just another week. I should be used to this routine by now, but I'm not. Crying on YouTube again alert. Guys, I'm trying to make more content, but like, ugh. This is how I'm bowling, so this is the content you get. I'm bowling a PBA regional this weekend in Lubbock, Texas. I'm participating. Because why? For the love of the game. There's more content. So, 13 and a half drive home. 13 and a half hour drive home tomorrow, and then, I don't know, 5-hour drive to Lubbock, Texas, I think it is. Great. Compete against the boys. My referee's not high enough to compete against the girls, so I'll go compete against the boys. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I actually am just gonna keep talking because somebody might want to hear this, and I have nobody else to rant to, and also this might be good to look back on one day when things are going better. But you try to work on so many things and you lose one skill focusing on another skill, and then you show up somewhere and it's the complete opposite. You still need something else that I don't have, like a tool that I don't have, higher rev rate. I don't know, and I feel like my A game, like I don't even know what my A game is anymore because I try to work on so many different things, and we have to keep showing up because obviously I'm sad because I'm so passionate about bowling, but like in times like this, it's like, why am I doing it? Why do I put myself through these things, these feelings, and these struggles? I don't know. It's because I care. It's because I want to win. Not every person's journey will look the same. Whether it's bowling or something else you're going through in your life, I hope you keep showing up and take a break if you need to. I should probably listen to that, but I don't know. A break's not going to help me. Maybe a break will help you. I don't know. I'm trying to think more things I can chat about, just so I'm not crying on YouTube for no reason. Maybe it'll be hopeful or inspirational to somebody. I don't know. It's just so hard. Like, the people at the top, it's so hard to beat people, and like I feel like I'm really on the cusp of like being a competitor, but like I don't know, maybe it's more the mental side that I'm struggling with. Like, I don't know. I don't want to just make it seem like I'm doing everything wrong, but I don't know. Let me talk about the second squad a bit more. The second squad played so much different than the first. I feel like everything I saw the first block, I should have just thrown out the window and played it as a completely different pattern. Because that's really what it was. I used completely different bowling balls. Tried to stay further right and throw it hard because it's just so hard to get your ball through the pins the right way otherwise, and like you're not looking to hit the pocket, you need to be looking to shoot 230. Like, the cut ended up, I would have had to gone 100 over to be in the cut, so like 215 a game, 220 a game, it would have been good, and I didn't have anything at all. Like, I just, it's so discouraging. The first 3 games, I got less than 9 like 3 times, and it was already too much. I had already shot, you know, I was 30 under. It's just so hard out here, but just gotta keep working, keep showing up, keep bowling these events and getting experience, and I'm gonna keep showing up. So I think that's where we'll end it. Roast me in the comments as you please. People doing that, I know you're not bowling these, so your opinion's completely irrelevant. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.